Yoko. Hello everybody. First of all, can I ask, how is the audio? I am playing Pokemon music from YouTube instead of Pokemon from Spotify, so I don't know if the levels are usual, louder than you to me. Howdy. It's a bit louder. Okay, let me turn that down. I just happened to turn it down as it changed track, so hopefully it will come back again in a sec. How about now? I think it's now about half as loud as it should be, or as it was. Now it's good? Sick. Yeah, so I have a really stupid idea. And I'm like 80% sure that it should work, because I tested it a little bit earlier today, but also I'm genuinely so giddy and excited at the concept of this working, because I've not seen anyone do this before, and it's so stupid. There's no piss wheel. We're not doing a Nuzlocke. I wanted to play the original gen again, which I haven't done in a while. So, you know, Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, that thing. But I couldn't decide whether to play... I couldn't decide whether to play Pokemon Red or Blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to play both of them simultaneously. We're gonna have to make sure this works, right? Because feasibly, it feels like this shouldn't work. But at the same time, I tried it a little bit, and it did work earlier. Now I don't know if it's gonna work on stream, so I need you to keep telling me if it's working or if it's not working. Let's see how we get on. Immediately, it's a good start. Key inputs are working for both at the same time. I genuinely don't know why I'm so giddy about this. But the concept's just so fun to me. So, first of all, I played like 5 minutes of this morning. And something really fun happens in about a minute, or like 10 seconds. So, let's see if you all enjoy this as much as I did. First, let's pick a name. Oh no, how are we going to pick a name? Wouldn't it be ideal if they had 2 different names for 2 different versions of the game that'll help us distinguish which one we're playing? Of course. So, let's play as Red and Blue. We're playing both simultaneously. I will change the description at some point. Or, I don't know, I'll change it for next stream at least. It's a good point. We could name him Blue or Red to kind of, keep the theme going, or we could just call him Piss. I think we just call him the opposite of ourselves for now. The one issue that we are going to have is when it comes to naming our starter Pokemon. I have realized, or I have figured out a way, but the way it worked this morning is one of them was a little bit slower than the other, and not like massively, but to the extent if I like spammed left and right, then eventually they fall out of sync, which is very useful. And it means that we should be able to pick different starters for them. So I'm planning for one to have Bulbasaur and one to have Squirtle. There we go. See, out of sync already. I'm a fucking pro at this. And then whilst it's loading, get the other one. Oh no, wait, shit, we've got to go into the grass anyway. But yeah, I want a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle simultaneously. But I also want to ideally name them, but I don't think we're going to be able to name them simultaneously without one of them having just a bullshit name. Anyway, my plan for this series, for this stream, depending on how well it goes, because this might end up just like not working or like breaking or something by the end of this first stream. My plan at the minute is I would like to catch Mewtwo with both of them, so that means beating the Elite Four and going to the Cerulean Cave. Who knows whether we'll get there? I think we will. It's my hope. I've played the first gen Pokemon quite a lot, so let's find out. But yeah, I might actually end up uploading VODs of these onto the second YouTube channel as well, because I think it's such a fun concept. Yeah, Bulbasaur is my favourite Pokemon, so of course we're choosing Bulbasaur, and then Squirtle is... I just don't like Charmander. I know that's controversial, I know people like Charizard, I just don't really like Charmander very much. So Bulbasaur and Squirtle is the plan. If I don't end up uploading the VODs, which at the minute, before doing any of the work I plan to, they stay on Twitch for like 2 weeks, I think, 2 to 4 weeks, so you've always got that anyway. Blue, you're not going to get battles at the same time. How do you fight? We'll see. It's going to be fun. Okay. Right, there we go. We got them out of sync. So, which ones are they? Let's get them one square away from each other first. I think it's left and middle. I think Bulbasaur's left. Shit! Okay, it's a good start. Okay, so let's say no to all of that. And then move right one, and then we've got Bulbasaur on Pokemon... Is it Pokemon Red on the left? Hey, Mole Dupele. We're playing Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously. Each keystroke works for both. It's really stupid. Red left. Sick. That's kind of what I thought it was. So Bulbasaur is Pokemon Red, Squirtle is Pokemon Blue. Let's try and nickname them simultaneously. Can anyone do the maths and figure out what we can name them both? I mean, they've both got to have the same name, unless I... Well, hold on. Let's do what we used to do. Can I have 5 suggestions? Hey, Max. Thank you. Can I have 5 suggestions for starter names? I think both of them are going to be named this. I don't think I'm going to be able to... I know I should have, Raph. I thought about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to give them different names. So as soon as I see 5 different ones, I'll do a poll, and then we'll all agree together. Like we used to in the olden days. What's the problem, Mags? Thank you, 2B Pencil, as well. I appreciate that, both of you. Right, what have we got? So. Oh, wait. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! What have I just named them? Oh, no! Okay, so I forgot about pausing the game when I use the keyboard to type things. What have I just named them both? Oh no, it's a good start. Okay, that's fine. It's unlikely that the rest of them are going to be named, or both of them are going to catch Pokemon at the same time. So from now on, we should be able to name them both. Okay. What did we name them? Was it anything? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That's honestly kind of what I wanted, so that's fine. Right, let's just fucking tackle as much as we can. There's only one way of doing this first fight. What's confusing about this, Tubi? I don't see the problem. Is everyone not on board yet? It's true. I am facing myself in both of them. In Pokemon Red on the left, I'm called Red, and my rival is called Blue. In Pokemon Blue on the right, I'm called Blue, and my rival is called Red. Again, what don't we understand? Yeah, I will probably... Tuesdays. I will probably try and change the audio so that the audio works. Like the actual game audio works on one of them for next stream, but I couldn't quite get that working ready for this one, so at the moment I'm just playing a loop of Pokemon Red's OST. Hello, BT.
Hello.
How are you?
Excuse me.
Excuse you. BT is unwell.
Oh god, I was fine,
Yeah.
but now I feel really short of breath
Oh no.
and my bones ache.
Oh god.
So I'm here. I was given a lift up the hill.
That's good. I've just started playing Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously.
Yes.
I have beaten my rival.
Explain this to my friends.
I have beaten a rival simultaneously, and at the same time he has said, I picked the wrong Pokemon after picking 2 different Pokemon. Right. So, let's see if these stay in sync for a little bit. I think the first thing that we need to do is go up to Viridian City and get some Pokeballs. So this is already having these little fights every now and then whilst one of you's in the overworld trying to navigate, I can see becoming a problem. But at the same time, I've gone all the way to Viridian without going into a single battle. So this is fine. Okay. Also, did someone in chat call this an ADHD simulator earlier? Siri says, Blue, I don't think you've thought about this. Series, that's got to be true. What have you thought ahead of that I haven't?
Blue, you came up with this at 2 AM in the morning.
Yeah. And so far it's working. Okay, right. So you go down to Pallet Town and you face the Pidgey. The one on the right hasn't done a single wild battle yet. I truly don't see that, bunny. How are you doing, BT? Are you long for this world? Oh no. Oh no. BT is unwell. I think at some point I'm going to forget which direction I'm meant to be going with both of these, though. I'm pretty sure the one on the one on the right is the one that needs to go down to Pallet Town, and the one on the left is one that needs to go up to Viridian. I'm hoping. It's what we're currently in the process of doing. The real problem is that this is more interesting than the work I should be doing. Absolutely. But that's fine. Okay. Yeah. We're doing it right so far. We've got 2 packages, and we've got 2 good Pokemon, and we've beaten our rival in both. I think we're doing great. Squirtle is not hitting, though, currently. Whoop. Okay, there we go. This is working. This is fine. I feel like Squirtle might be about to die, which isn't ideal, but I do have the package, so will I keep it, or will it take me down to Viridian? There's also like a slim chance this is just going to be really bad to watch for all of you, and if you like all agree that this isn't something you want to see, that's absolutely fine. I'm having a great time. This might end up being something that I just do in my own time if like this hurts to watch, but I should have healed Bulbasaur, and it is too late for me now. That's the thing. My attention span is not great with this. Okay, cool. No, it's fine. We're back down to palette. That's all we wanted anyway. So, let's give the package to Oak. Let's finish off this fight with Pidgey. I wonder how far ahead one's gonna get to the other. Because, like, there's a chance that, like, one of them beats the gym and one of them gets really stuck on it, right? Because Bulbasaur's great for beating the first gym. Squirtle should be if I get Water Gun, right? That's the thing, the types change a little bit as well when you go as far back as Gen 1, so who knows. Okay. I mean, this is synced up quite well. And I think both of them... I'll be honest, I feel like I'm blacking out as well. I don't really remember how I got down to the lab with the right one. First two gyms are rock and water, right? So fine for both starts, hopefully. We'll see if I catch a Pikachu with either of them. Anyway, I'm having a great time. How are you, BT? Hello. Do you want me to leave you alone to kind of perish? Oh, bro. Hey. How long have I been talking to these two? I'm worried that I'm going around in a loop. I've not been paying attention. Oh no, I'm fine. Okay. So I've got the Pokédex on the left. Is there a town map in this? As far back as Gen 1? There is. Do I need that? Is there actually any benefit to this? Oh, it's an amazingly stupid idea. Like I say, I'm sure this must have been done before, but I can't find it anywhere. So maybe I'm an innovator. Who knows? What kind of... I hope you don't mind that we haven't got a Wheel of Misfortune. Hey, Mechdel. We're playing both Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously. Like, each key input does both of them. It's not like I'm playing one with the left hand, one with the right hand. It is as simple as A presses A on both, B presses B on both. And we're going to just kind of crack on, I think. What? See, that when we're both in the overworld and both kind of got ideas, is when I see there being a problem. Have I got... hold on, I should have... Oh, I don't have Pokeballs. Oh, I thought he gives you them in the package. Maybe that's Leaf Red and Fire Red. Okay. Like I say, I want to, for next stream, get the audio working so that you can just hear, like, the in-game audio for one of them. But for now, I've just got a YouTube video of the original OST playing. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, I think you do have to buy them as well. I'm not gonna lie, so far, I feel like it's currently going alright. I thought it would be a bit trickier than this. But yeah, I hope you don't mind there's no Wheel of Piss. I thought maybe introducing anything like that or like a Nuzlocke would maybe be a little bit much. I think you'll all agree. But we'll see as time goes on. Maybe we beat Pokemon Red and Blue, and then we do this again with Pokemon Gold and Silver. But we reintroduce the wheel, who knows? Right, let's buy 10 Pokeballs. Yeah. Bulbasaur's level 8. We're moving ahead on Pokemon Red. For anyone that doesn't know Pokemon very well, by the way. Oh, have I missed him? I don't know it very well. Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue are both two different versions of the same game, essentially. The only real main difference is the Pokemon that you can catch, as far as I'm aware. So there are some, like... Oh no, this is getting tricky. There are some, like, exclusives on one game and some on the other. I don't actually know which ones they are off the top of my head. I feel like it's ones like Oddish and Bellsprout, and then like Fullpix and Ponyta are kind of, you get one fire in one game and one grass in the other. Am I able to trade with myself? I probably am, but I don't know whether I will, just because I don't know how that works yet. I could probably find out or figure it out, but I don't plan to yet. Ponyta? Oh no, what? Wait, did I say Ponyta? What did I say? Did I say a Pokemon's name wrong? It's going to be one of these things that I think I am going to realize that I say things wrong, but that's fine. It is trippy. What's the right way of saying Ponyta? Also, what Pokemon do I want to catch? I like a Pidgey, even though Pidgey looks disgusting. I'll post these VODs. I think I'm already invested in this myself enough that I'll probably post the VODs on the second channel. If anyone doesn't know, I have a second YouTube channel that I very rarely use called DeepBlueInk. So keep an eye out over there for that. Stinker Blue Ink! How dare you? On my own stream, BT. Do I want a Nidoran? I quite like having Nidoqueen and Nidoking. I like having any Pokemon that needs a Moonstone. Sick. Did I get the Pokeballs? Oh no, wait, I lost money. Oh, I lost money because I died. Cool. Right, so let's buy 7 Pokeballs over here. Let's tackle over there. I might introduce like a command, or I say that really confidently. I might ask for the mod's help on introducing a command for people to be able to explain the premise of this quickly. It's probably not that difficult a premise, to be fair, but what do we think? Nidoran? We have a command? Already? Do we? Holy shit. I've not been paying attention that close to chat, apparently. Can you use it again? Can I see it? Piscimon. Blue is playing 2 versions of Pokemon at the same time, where his inputs go to both versions of the game. You mods are fucking great. Thank you very much for that. I am playing 2 different games at the same time. There is a good chance I'm going to start missing stuff in chat. It's a good point. Thank you, Lou. Does anyone know if shinies exist back here in Gen 1? I think they do, but I couldn't say with complete confidence. Shiny! Again, something that I'm likely to miss, I think, if I'm trying to play both at the same time, but... Wait, I thought I used the Parker Center. I'm now worried that I didn't use the Parker Center on the right. And yeah, no color. Oh, well, that's a good point. No color, so no shinies, yeah. Oops. I don't know. I thought it might have been a thing where they have like a little sparkle or something. Yeah, that makes sense, really. Cool, right. Squirtle lived. I get the sneaking suspicion that I didn't go to the Poker Center on the right, so I'm going to quickly go over there with Squirtle. I'm not seeing any Pokemon I want to catch though, so far. I feel like there should be Mankeys in this patch of grass, shouldn't there? If I'm not wrong. Do I want a Rattata? I'm gonna have to end up with like different Pokemon on both sides anyway, so let's go for Rattata. Sick. Right, can we get 5 suggestions for Rattata's name, please? We have Piak-Chu, rat, ratty, piss, and ratatatatata. I'm going to get rid of ratatatatata for Juan, if that's okay, McTail, because I think with the amount of letters you're allowed to put in, it probably would just say ratata anyway. Let me see if I can pause both of these so that I can do this poll. Without fucking the game too much. Right, so we have Juan, we have Piss, we have Ratty, we have Piak-Chu, and there was another one. Just Rat. Sick. I can pretty confidently see where this is going, but you all have 1 minute to vote for your favourite name. Let's unpause both of these. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes. Squirtle Tackles. BT says butthole. I didn't tell them about... Do you want to explain your noun idea? BT last night was trying to help come up with gimmicks and said instead of getting you all to vote for the names via poll, that we use a noun generator and tried to come up with 2 different nouns that we'd put side by side, and that would be the name of the Pokemon. Every noun that BT came up with last night was for some reason linked to tables.
It's my favourite now.
Yeah, it turns out. Oh my god, 18 votes for Juan. Right, that's decided then. Let me unpause both of these.
Because we could have a Pokemon and it's called, like, Table Stick.
You could have a Pokemon named Table Stick, that is true.
Plate Space.
Okay, right. We now have a second Pokemon on Pokemon Red.
Table Chair.
We did it, gang. We have a Spirit? Hmm? The monkey! Oh, you're the monkey.
Thank you for reading that I'm doxing though.
Yeah, I get that. Raph, that would be genuinely fantastic if you don't mind. That, yeah. No, he's gonna do the polls for us. I didn't think I was influenced by when people highlight their messages, but maybe I am, Raph. So, nouns. Maybe we just name all of them Juan. Right, now is a good...
Just one table.
I need to explain to everyone that BT said that basically with her eyes closed, perished on the side. Yeah.
Got a really weird... I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's a cold.
Yeah.
But all of my arms ache, and
All of them.
My head of department's been off for a week with a cold, where she was hallucinating things, and talking about guinea pigs.
Yeah.
She didn't mean what I thought she meant about Guinea Pig Friday. She literally meant maybe on Friday we could bring in some guinea pigs.
Nice.
Which, like, no.
Can we, sorry, real quick. Can we get 5 suggestions after the message Beans for Nidoran's name? And Raph, can you get a poll going for that?
Nouns.
Okay, Beans counts as 1. Juan is another. We just have Juan and Beans so far.
Table leg.
We have Queenie.
Table leg.
We have
Add table leg.
we have Ibulator
Add
and
table leg.
and TCA. I'm sorry, we're going to include Table Leg.
Yeah.
Raph, if that's okay, thank you. I'm going to do my best to keep playing on the left without completing a nickname for Nidoran.
I went to her at the end of the day today and I was like, did you have this when you started getting ill? And she was like, yeah, and I felt like I was growing wings out of my back. And also, I understand completely what she means because I've had weird burning sensations in my back.
Yeah.
So...
Not ideal.
It's not great.
No. I'm being really careful. I'm sorry for the TCA hate. I'm being very careful not to end the nickname. Because I know that's going to be a problem that
Table leg.
She is like asleep in the corner of the room, face deep in a Jaws cushion, just table leg. Let me see if the poll's going. What it be? Table leg is winning.
Yeah.
Table leg is winning so much that we're gonna type in table leg now. Oh fuck! I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that pressing the start button, which I clicked accidentally, I need to add, also ends what the Pokemon is named. We will call the next Pokemon table leg if you like. Okay. I'm so sorry. This is going to be a challenging stream, and I think naming the Pokemon is maybe going to be the most difficult bit. Is there anywhere in the first gen that you can rename Pokemon? I don't even know if that's right. Exactly, Cal, I'm not sure. I'm really hoping for a Mankey. Ideally. Even a Pidgey. I've not really seen any Pidgeys. Bo does like Pidgeys. I've talked about this briefly, but Bo, our cat, Scaddy, that's exactly what's happening. Each key input goes to both at the same time. I talked about this briefly, but Bo, we have discovered, absolutely adores cat TV. Bo is a cat, I should clarify for anyone new here. And it's just like videos of pigeons, and she's very happy about it. I wanted to play Pokemon Red, and I also wanted to play Pokemon Blue, so this felt like the only sensible choice. So yeah, Bo has truly become an iPad baby lately. Anyway, my plan is to beat the Elite Four and catch Mewtwo with both games. Ideally, I want to do those two events at the exact same time, if I can help it.
The one that's thick.
Yes, Mewtwo is the one that's very thick. Thick with 3 C's.
But it's also like...
Genderless? Is what?
The universe.
Mewtwo is a scientist's attempt to recreate Mew, who is the... Is this right? Who's the common ancestor of all Pokemon? I think that's right.
So Mew is Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So Mewtwo is Noah.
Yeah. I think they go into it more in the movies, and I've only seen 2 of them, and I don't remember either of them.
I liked Detective Pikachu.
I've seen Detective Pikachu as well.
We saw that in cinema.
We did see that in cinema. We've got a little card somewhere, but I don't know where that is. I think it's in an old wallet. Mewtwo, but the nickname is Scientist.
I liked it when the Pikachu had a human man voice.
Oh.
And I liked it when he wore a hat.
Oh.
But my favourite thing was Psyduck.
Oh.
I love Psyduck.
You do love Psyduck.
He's my best friend.
Yeah. I think he's all of our best friend at this point.
What?
He's all of our best friend at this
I
point.
thought you said you thought I was your best friend at this point.
I mean, you are my best friend, but
Not my best friend.
that's too sincere for a stream where I'm playing 2 games of Pokemon simultaneously, talking about the genetic makeup of Mew.
But if we were truly best friends, you'd have let me spit in your ear by now.
What the fuck does that mean?
Do you know what it means?
Right. Anyway.
I think you might have to cook tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you fancy?
I don't know.
That's not good. John, this is not a co-op stream. This is just me playing twice. Each key entry goes onto both sides at the same time. It's fully simultaneous. I will change the title at some point, maybe next stream, to make it more obvious what the whole steez is. I think we catch a Spearow, don't we? Oh, do I have to catch them with both now? Because they're synced up. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, it's sick. Maybe that's a tactic as well. Maybe I always make sure that one game has more items than the other. Right, we did it. We caught a Spearow. I hope you don't mind. We're not going to a poll with this one. Spearow is just being named Table Leg.
Yeah.
In honor of my late fiance, BT, who is currently, I think, actually going to fall asleep in the corner.
I'm okay.
Okay, good.
I think I've dribbled on the floor.
That's okay. That's what the Jaws is for.
I'm gonna spit on the jaw.
Okay. Do you want to give a nickname to Spiro? Yes.
Can the next one be called Mantelite?
We're going back to polls. You can, if you want to join the stream chat.
Oh, I can't see.
Table leg. Is it table leg, BT?
Yeah.
Yeah, table leg it is. Spiro, aka table leg. You happy with table leg?
Yeah.
I think I already have a Nidoran on Pokemon Blue, don't I? Also, how do we all feel about the two blues at the bottom of the screen? The one that's red on the red side and one that's blue on the right side. Are they too distracting? Are they in sync so it's fine? Do I need to make them smaller? Do I make them transparent? How do we all feel about them?
Can I also ask you a question?
They should have 3D glasses, that's true, Raf. Yes, of course, Peter. Anything in particular?
This is what they think.
BT wants to know what you will... Oh, cool, they're already responding, I think, unless you're talking about the previous thing. What do you all think about manatees from BT? Also, the reason why I saturated them is because for some reason I thought... And I don't know if I've like just fully misremembered this or if it's come from somewhere. I thought that Pokemon Blue had a slight blue hue to it when you play it on Game Boy Color, and Pokemon Red had a slight red hue to it when you played it on Game Boy Color. But that doesn't seem to be right. So, who knows? It was meant to match the screen a little bit. They did, didn't they? Right? Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, that's alright then, cool. I was kind of expecting that in the emulator, but I guess not. That's fine. I think we're going to leave this patch of grass soon, because I was really hoping for a Mankey. But I'm starting to lose the will, so I'm going to start making a move to Viridian Forest. I need to play catch up on the right, I think, because I'm more confident with Bulbasaur, Juan, and Table Leg over on the left at the minute. So we'll just have to hope that I can catch something nice on the right. Yeah, also, just out of interest, everyone here have Pokemon growing up? I don't know how old everyone is, but did everyone play this original Pokemon as well?
Nope.
BT didn't. BT... Was your first Pokemon game Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't have a console growing up.
No.
I got a DS when I was 10, and I played Spyro and Nintendo.
And you got
An Xbox 3 with a washing machine.
Yes, which we've definitely said before, but there's new people here since we probably last said this. BT's family got an Xbox in a promotion where you got one free with a washing machine when she was growing up, which I think is mental.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm not 100% sure that it was legit or if Dad just made it up because he wanted one.
That's a good point. It is probably the kind of thing your dad would make up to get away with buying an Xbox.
He played a lot of Skyrim.
You said that he used to have to play it for you to get through like the caves.
No, that was Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the zombie things.
Yeah.
So my dad would get me through the zombie things, and then I would go and hit dragons for my dad.
Nice.
Because he wasn't always very good at killing dragons.
Very specific question, and I'd feel bad if I answered. That was just familiar with the games. Yeah.
What did they say about manatees?
They all think they're really cool. I saw the word cute used a lot.
They're so cute.
They are very cute. Right, let's catch some bugs and hopefully some Pokemon,
Did
some
you know
Pikachu.
that manatees don't have the gene in them, or there's something wrong with manatees that means that they don't really understand danger,
Yeah.
and they just want to be friends with everyone. And you can't pet manatees because if you pet them, they'll think that every people is a friend.
Yeah.
That makes me cry because
They're so gentle looking. They're
like,
so pretty.
We can't pet them because there's some people out there that are going to be mean to them.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do people have to be mean to the manatees? I want to pet manatees, and then I want manatees to be my friend.
Yeah. But you can't because of
But I
buttholes.
can't because of butthole people that are mean to manatees.
Can we not all just agree to be nice to the manatees?
I love them.
Would that not just be easier? Republic
My life
rats.
needs to see a manatee.
Is it?
at the minute, yeah.
right now.
I just want to see a manatee.
We
I
can-
just love them.
We can plan an excursion.
I don't know where we've got any in the UK.
I don't think we do. I think we'd need to go Arctic. I'm not sure.
I don't think they live in the Arctic.
They not manatees,
They're American, I think.
are they? Do you get manatees in America?
They live in warm waters.
Oh no, I just presumed they were like
No.
oceany. We got manatees occasionally, but not normally, says Raf, who is UK based. Apparently, we get manatees sometimes. UK can have a little manatee. In Florida, apparently. Hey, alright, Patchy, you are watching me play Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously. This is the first stream I've started doing it. It's real stupid. So far, I think it's going well, genuinely.
The West Indian manatee ranges along the North American East Coast from Florida to Brazil. The Amazonian manatee species inhabits the Amazon River, and the African manatee springs along. I'm really struggling. Swims along the west coast and rivers of Africa.
Nice.
So they're like warm water babies. I just love them.
Caribbean manatees. Hell yeah. Also, for anyone wondering, I'm not gonna like be too ruly about this, but there's an obvious thing where what I could do is kind of essentially pause the one game and let the other one run. So like if I just found a way of like pausing whilst one of them's in a loading screen, there is like an obvious way of gaming this. That's fine. I'm not gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and keep it as simultaneously as possible. Else, you know, theoretically, I could just play like one game after the other and have them both on screen, but that's no fun. But like I say, I'm not gonna like stick to any rules about it. It's just the kind of vibe. Also, the sound is just a YouTube video of Pokemon Red/Blue's OST. It's just on a loop. It's an hour long. Nothing fancy. I think this is maybe somewhere around Lavender Town. I couldn't say for sure. Listening to it. But manatees don't have any natural predators, says BT. That's good.
They live in warm waters and they're just herbivores.
Yeah.
Apparently they're a bit like cats. In that they'll come and they'll be interested in you and they'll lick your face and then they'll just leave.
No.
You've got sensitive whiskers and they might rub them on your face. Just want to be a manatee.
I wasn't paying attention. I take it this Weedle on the right is a trainer's, right? There's no way that that's a wild level 9 Weedle, right? We'll try it. No. Okay, cool. That was a trainer's. Oops. Pokemon Blue is a thief. I didn't remember it ever did that. I guess I've not done that in so long because I know not to, but oops. I don't want to catch any Kakunas or Metapod because they suck to train, but if there's a high level Weedle or Caterpie or a Pikachu, I'll have it. I'll have it in a heartbeat. Not to put you on the spot, BT, but when is your parents' evening this week? Thursday. Hell yeah. So Thursday, you all need to look after me and babysit me because BT is going to be back home late. Do you know what that means? Long Pokemon stream. Yes, you can show me something. Oh, it's a cute manatee.
That's what I looked like when we got engaged.
It's a good photo.
That's
Do
you.
you want to send it to me so I can put it in the Discord? Okay. At some point later tonight, there's a good photo of someone holding a manatee's foot coming to the Piscord. If you're new here and you haven't heard of the Piscord, we have a Discord for the stream community. It's called the Piscord. It's very fun. Feel free to join it. Raf has just dropped a link. Anyone is welcome. Right.
Do animal I fear?
What animal do you fear, BT?
Geese.
I think you're right to fear geese. I think geese deserve fearing, frankly. They are evil. I'm going to run away from this Kakuna. And I'm just going to hang around in the wild on the right as well. Because I want to catch another Pokemon, especially on the right. Level 4 Caterpie. Yeah, I think we'll do a level 4 Caterpie, shall we? I don't see a problem with that.
Were you a Caterpie?
Are you a Caterpie, Bo?
Who's left the room?
she's gone. She didn't like the question. I think she might be mad at all of us, but that's fine. Raf, can we get a poll going for the name? Thank you for Caterpie Pants. Can we get a name for this Caterpie? 5 suggestions, please. We have Piss from Raf.
Kitchen leg.
BT, you need to stop. Give the mouse a chance. We've got Margarine. We've got Manatee. We've got Table Leg again. We've got Blunt. We've got Juini or Huini. We've got Leg Table. Raf, I will let you decide what the first 5 of those were.
Leg table.
And I will do my best to avoid fucking over the nickname again.
Do you know what I would kill a man to own?
What would you kill a man to own?
Big Sylvanian.
Big Sylvanians are good. Are Sylvanians a thing in America?
They call something else.
Thank-
Calico crickets.
Thank you, Raf. Calico critters?
Yeah.
Never heard that before in my life. I don't doubt you. I'm not saying wrong, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt me on this. I know my shit.
Caterpie! Worm! Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. I should say as well, for everyone at home, this isn't meant to be a speed run. This is just vibing. What the polls say. We're going for Manapee. Hell yeah, let's name this Caterpie Manapee. Spelt the way you would expect. M-A-N-A-P-E-E. Manapee. What mages do when they go to the loo. Weedle could be Blunt. That's fair. Right, let's see if we can catch this Weedle. Just under half health. Raf, you might be back on it straight away. Thank you very much. Can we get 5 suggested names for Weedle, please? Does it feel like the music's playing up to anyone? Might just be me on my end, but... Cool. Raf, I will trust you to decide what the first of those 5 were. Who's on my team on the right? I've completely lost track. Right, so we already have a Caterpie, so we're not going to do that again. Do you want to give a nickname to Weedle? Yes.
Peedle.
I did the first 5. Let's see what Raf saw. We have a poll between Blunt, We Don't, Whump, Caterpie, and Arsenic. I should warn you that there is not an apostrophe in the menu, I think. I think what you see is what you get. For some reason they included a semicolon, but not an apostrophe. So We Don't would be spelt without an apostrophe, I think. Let me check that now. Yeah. Right, I think we are going for We Don't. Exactly what we're doing. I'm just trying to use an antidote on the right. That's fine. We Don't. Okay, cool. Let's finish off this Caterpie.
You checking on me all day?
I'm checking you're still awake and alive.
I am going to go to bed, I think.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wrap myself in a blanket.
That's a good idea.
Oh, the heat blanket's downstairs.
Do you want me to go fetch it?
Not yet.
Okay. It is a little bit confusing. I'm trying to keep tabs on the left and on the right. Is there anything in Pewter City of importance? Like there's the museum, but that's not really important until later. Just thinking if I need to, or if it's worth going up now early. I think I want a Pikachu. I want at least one of these two to have a Pikachu. And like I say on the right, I'm in need of more Pokemon, I think. We'll hang out for a bit. At least until Pokemon Red beats this this trainer. And just again, show of hands, how do we all feel about the Pokemon 3D glasses challenge? Are we all a little upset that I'm not playing Pokemon Sapphire with the piss wheel? Does this feel more interesting? Is everyone happy with the level of difficulty? I know people were getting upset with me in the Discord at trying to make the piss wheel even harder. This is good. This is great. Yeah, this rules. Sick. Right, that's all I needed. Thank you, everyone. Right. I think BT said on a walk this morning that I've essentially turned Pokemon into a puzzle.
Yeah.
Which I quite like the idea of. It feels like
one of those ones where you have to fit a cube in a hole.
Yeah. It's like the cave puzzles that you get in all Pokemon games.
Untangled.
Oh no.
I'm dying.
Oh no. You okay?
Oh, why is you?
Is that alright?
Yeah,
Oh no. Bo's asking for grub early. Which is very unlike her. Level 10 and level 12 starters, am I going to be able to beat the gym yet? Is it preemptive? I should probably start training the other Pokemon as well, really. It's what I tend to do. I'm so used to normally playing this game in such a, like, communist way where I just, like, make sure all of the Pokemon have the same level. I've not done that at all yet. Let's put TA in. I've accidentally thrown a Pokeball on the left. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. It didn't catch. I think this is all good so far. Hopefully. I think, like, the way I played Pokemon on Pokemon Gold Run felt a little bit more normal, like, as how I would normally play Pokemon than this does. Because this feels like I'm, like, this feels like I'm, like, fading in and out of consciousness, and I'm still not really sure that I'm, like, holding the Game Boy. Whereas Pokemon Gold felt like I was holding a Game Boy, but every now and then one of you would, like, rip it out of my hand, slap me in the head, and then, like, give it back to me. This feels like I'm, like, passing out. If anyone understands how I'm feeling about this. A Pidgey! Right, let's catch a Pidgey. We are very low leveled at the minute. But that's fine. Occasional disassociation feels right. I'd like Bulbasaur to have Vine Whip before I take on the gym, really, but it's also one of these. Mags, I know you would have. But where's the fun in that? Okay, I want to catch the Pidgey on the left, but not on the right, so that's fine. Okay. System works. Also, how long is it taking Nidoran to kill this Kakuna? Oh, way too long. Fuck that. We're running. There's better ways of training. I don't want to give up on Pikachu yet. Let's keep hanging on. Oh, can we get 5 names for Pidgey, please? You mean controlling 2 realities while trying to listen to a chaotic conversation on the side is a bizarre liminal space. Raph, are you happy to get this poll? Julia, let's just walk around. I almost feel like we don't need to do the poll because a lot of people have said the same thing. What the Pidgey? We have already an overwhelming vote for Burb, I believe. Can't actually see. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go ahead and call it Burb. I'm gonna preempt this. Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool. That actually works quite nicely on both. Whoops, no, not Burb. Right. I got distracted. See, this is going to be a really difficult challenge because I do get distracted really easily. Right. Hopefully Squirtle killing this level 6 Metapod should get TA up a decent amount of level. Don't tell me to keep it. It's not democratic. I'm pretty confident that Squirtle could beat Brock at this point, but I don't know if Bulbasaur could. But also, just going against the gym is a pretty good way of getting up levels, especially early on. So maybe I just kind of crack on with it anyway. Hello, BT. Do you want me to get the heated blanket for you? Do you mind just talking to chat for a bit, or? That's okay. Okay, everyone, I'm going to just let you listen to music for a bit. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Enjoy! Hello everybody, I am back. BT, my fiance, is not well and needed the heated blanket for a nap, so I quickly ran downstairs, which is why I'm a little bit breathless. Also, Bo thought I was running downstairs to feed her, so she is now angry, in case you hear any angry cat noises in the back. Right, I'm just going to give a little checkpoint for ourselves and go to the Poké Center with both of them. Do I try the gym? Because the thing is, I really think that Pokemon Blue can probably win against Brock right now, and Pokemon Red probably can't. So I think it's gonna like split them up quite a bit. Yeah, they didn't have too many sprites for Pokemon back in Gen 1, so a lot of them do look like Clefairy. Right, let's think about this. Which one is... Who do we want to actually level up? I want to level up Pidgey. And then... Oh, this is so difficult. This is so difficult. Squirtle on the right. No, let's go for... This is going to be a freaking problem in itself. Let's go for... Ta. Hey, there we go. Right, so we've got Tar up front and Burb up front. And we're going to swap them both out pretty quick. Do you think you'd look for a Pikachu again after beating the gym? I kind of don't expect to beat the gym now. I'm kind of hoping that I can just get a couple of the Pokemon up a few levels and even it out, because at the minute I'm just relying on the starters. But I would like a Pikachu. I'm not gonna spend like hours just trying to get a Pikachu. It's not the end of the world for me. To be honest, Pikachu normally ends up out of my team pretty quickly. I also wanted to see what level the gym Pokemon are, because I couldn't remember if it was like 10 or 14. I now think Brock's might be like 14 and 18, so... Thank you, Raph. Right, we want to land on Bulbasaur and Squirtle, so let's keep circling round. There we go, cool. This is stupid. This is such a stupid fucking idea. Can I pay one of you to do a fan edit of this so I can just use that as a promo? Right, let's use Leech Seed and Bubble. Let's see how we do with that against this Diglett. Okay, that was a critical hit. Even if Bulbasaur dies, the Leech Seed should carry the rest of Diglett out for someone. What's wrong with paid fan edits? Between limited sprites and nicknames for all, I would lose track of who is what almost instantly. Asexual Sea Monster, I have fantastic news for you. You're not the only one. Okay. TA gained 93. TA gained grew to level 6. Sick. That's what I want. Like, I don't mind losing over and over to Brock if it gets some of these Pokemon up levels faster. Yes, I'm going to change Pokemon. Again, to Manaphy this time, actually, because I like a Butterfree. And then whilst that's loading, we'll keep tackling. I feel like I'm not paying attention on the left as much as I should be. We'll change back to Squirtle on the right. We've tackled on the left, but it keeps missing, which isn't ideal. I've got a cat yelling at me. My fiance is ill. It's really all happening. Yeah, some of the first gen sprites are much better, and some of them are much worse. I love Sandshrew. Sandshrew with little round eyes, I think, is a much nicer design. Pidgey, I think, is awful. I hate Pidgey in Gen 1. Okay, Bulbasaur did it. Squirtle fainted. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I was using Bubble. Okay. That's fine. Pidgey went up to level 5 though, and they were level 3, so that's good. I accidentally used Growl apparently on the right. That's fine. I'm going to stick with Bulbasaur. I'm going to use Leech Seed. Let's try and use Leech Seed and Tackle at the same time. Okay, hopefully then, with Leech Seed, someone should win on the left. So it's actually already gone against what I thought was going to happen. I thought I was going to be better at this gym on the right, but I'm better on the left, it seems, just for having Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's so good. I fucking love Bulbasaur. I take it no one wants me to have the audio for both of these running at the same time if I can figure out how to do that. I imagine that's a bad idea, right? Hell yeah. Cool. Then I won't do that. Okay. Because that's the thing, when I'm playing this, I'm normally spending so much time like focusing on the maths of it and seeing how many like hit points are left. And in this, I've just not got the kind of the space to do that. Yeah, I don't think blue's gonna win, but I think red should be fine. Who do I want to get the experience? And also, will it be this one or will it be the next one? Let's put We Don't out first. Hello, Bo. Oh, let's see what Poison Sting does. Because I feel like... Oh, blue's dead. That's fine. I'm gonna whip back round. Because I feel like that was probably just a lapse of concentration. Not to like toot my own horn, by the way. I think this is genius. I think as a concept, this is such an excellent idea for a stream. I've been so giddy and excited about doing this all day. I want to know if I like will still have the same passion for it by the time I get to like the third gym. It didn't help that I told Bug and Kyle of Bug Hunter about this about 5 minutes before starting the stream, and they were both like, "Oh my god, Blue, that's such a good idea," and I've just been like riding on a high since. I think We Don't's gonna do it by themselves. Again, I've not been paying attention to Blue at all. We Don't has just died. Let's go over to Squirtle, which is what we want to do. And then who wants the experience on the left? Let's go to Burb. Because I think Pidgey might have Sand Attack. Yeah, which is what we want. So let's line up Sand Attack and Bubble. Lovely. How's this looking? We want TA to get some levels. And we want Burb to get some levels. Bug Hunter, of Bug Hunter fame. Oh, did they get critted? That's the thing. I'm not able to pay attention to this at all. Let's try Gustin. Oh, please. No, Burb is fine. TA is level 7. That's good. A lot close to level 11. Squirtle is now further from level 11. Oh, it's a good point. We do want a fat Pikachu, ideally. Burb is now level 8. Love it. Very happy. Bring out which Pokemon? TA again, I think. I'm going to go back to the Poké Center on the left, I think. Oh wait, it's just that, isn't it? There's one trainer and then Brock. Yeah. Right, let's go back to the gym. Because there's not really any point. There's no one on the team without Bulbasaur that's going to take out Geodude or Onix. A bug hunter or a bug who hunts? As long as I keep using Bubble, I should be fine. Fingers crossed. I don't know whether it's worth buying a load of potions now, because there's a good chance I'm about to die trying to face Brock and just losing that money anyway. Also, I think there might be a rare candy in this patch of grass, but I don't know that confidently enough, but I'm just going to run around and see if I can... There are hidden items in the first gen, right? I've not made that up. Also, why do I feel like the hidden item here is just like a repel? Okay. Okay, right. We're both in the overworld. This isn't ideal. Right, what am I trying to do? What do I actually want to do? I'm going to go to the Poké Center on the right. I also want to go to the Pokemart and spend all my money. So let's just do that whilst we're here. And I should be on my way. So that's fine. Oh, I don't have that much money anyway. Oh, I've got bloody no money anyway. Okay, well, I didn't need to fret, did I? Sick. Right, let's get synced up. And let's go to the Poké Center. I think the big reason for some of the first gen sprites just being so charming, is that they were designed first as sprites. Oh, cool. You know, really working with what they'd look like in game from the start. That's sick. Hey, Bug. Bug Hunt is here, everyone. On like the first stream in about 2 years that doesn't have any Bug Hunter music. Bug, it's going tremendously well so far. I've got to say, with all sincerity in my heart, we are already at Pewter City Gym. We have so many Pokemon. We're even managing to keep their levels fairly even. I just don't think anything could go wrong. Let's put Bulbasaur up top and then leave TA up front on the right. Let's see how we get on. Well, you timed it well, Bug. Cool. Right, first go against Brock. I don't expect to win, but I want to see, as a leveler, how well I'm doing. Yeah, that's a good point, Octopus. If you just joined, it looks like I'm just playing the game twice. Hey, Mags, thank you very much for gifting, oh my god, your 36th sub to Bug. Thank you, Jesus. Right, we're gonna use... Oh, this is where it gets tricky. So, I want, on the right, I want TA to swap with Squirtle, but I don't want Bulbasaur to go anywhere, so let's circle around until we hit Squirtle and Bulbasaur, like that. Let's hit switch, and then it won't do anything for Bulbasaur, and then let's fight with Elite Seed. And we've got them slightly out of sync now, so I have to worry about it a little bit less, which is great. Oh, it's such a good game. Let's just keep using Growl, because I've not really got any moves that are going to do much damage on Pokemon Red. Pokemon Blue are absolutely flying away, though. Hell you are. Hell yeah, you are, Bug. We'll tackle a bit, we'll see what it does. Ah, it does nothing. Oh wait, did I not Leech Seed? Did it not land? Anyway, Squirtle's level 13, and TA I imagine went up a level as well, but I didn't see. Yes, I will move back to TA, who is now level 9. You did have to spin wheels. There's no wheel spinning this time round. I thought about it. I don't think it's a good idea. I could probably figure out a way of making it work. I'm already so concentrating so hard just trying to like talk and do these two at the same time that I don't think a wheel is a good idea. I hope you all don't mind that. I really should have kept grinding on Pokemon Red until Bulbasaur had Fine Whip, because I think Squirtle's gonna just go for it. Yeah, Squirtle's absolutely fine. Right, with that in mind, let me swap to Manaphy as well. Hope that Manaphy survives at least one hit, and then can go back to Bulbasaur. Sorry, to Squirtle. Wait. I changed Pokemon and it didn't end the turn. Oh, that's not right. Is that a setting I can change? Was that always the case? That's not... That doesn't feel right. Okay, I will try and change that. If I can. TA grew to level 10. Squirtle didn't do anything. Manaphy grew to level 5. Love it. And on red side, we're still still cracking away. I would love for Pokemon Red me. I'm gonna start just referring to Red on the left and Blue on the right as people, because that's what our character's called. I would like Red to also be able to beat Brock in this go, because it would be useful, I think, for them to be kind of synced up a little bit. We've got a TM. So I think there's no real doubt that red is going to win against Brock. It's just taking a long time. How will we differentiate between me blue and game blue? We won't. I will become them. I have split in half. I am now red, blue, and blue, blue. Yeah. Mags, you're not wrong. But isn't that part of the fun? Isn't that part of the joy? I'm going to go try and find a Pikachu on blue whilst I finish off this fight. Bug's got the idea. Let's see if we can... Oh yeah, I meant to see if I could change the settings. Okay, Bulbasaur went up a little bit. Wait, why didn't Thingy go up any levels? Oh, for fuck's sake, did I not... Oh, I didn't fucking change. What a twat. Okay, right. Stay with Onyx. Use Leech Seed. Get bided against. Remember why I was going down here and get a Pikachu on the right. Tackle on the left. Get some Leech Seed. And remember to actually change back to a different Pokemon to get some experience on the left. Okay. We're pretty much just after a Pikachu on the right. I can't see there being anything else that we want to catch on blue. So let's keep going. This is Blue's reward for beating Brock so quickly. Hopefully Bulbasaur will get through Cerulean Gym faster. Unless I get a Pikachu on the right. I mean, again, tactically it actually works. So hopefully let's get a Pikachu on the right. And just keep chipping away at Onyx. We literally had a fucking... Oh, do you remember Caterpiss? I don't remember how much you, like, dropped into the old Pokemon Gold run, but we did have a Caterpie called Caterpiss. I don't know if that's just, like, incredible memory from, like, 2 years ago, or if it's just one brain cell. Okay. I think maybe we're just going to start running on the right. Is the Unleashed Energy going to do anything? No, not really. Well, fuck. I've not been giving you credit in retrospect 2 years ago, Book. I'm sorry. Right, let's change to We Don't. Let's see if Weedle can poison Onyx just to speed this up a little bit. Would be nice, I think. Let's run away on the right. Oh, that's not good. Let's still go for it. Yeah, we've got plenty of time with Bide. I think, unless Bide is different back in Gen 1. Attack missed. Attack missed. We growled on the right. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Oh my god. Is there a reason why Weedle's missing so much? I mean, unleashed what energy? I didn't do any attacks. Right, run on the right. Okay. Right, keep poison stinging. Oh, it didn't work for him. I'm sorry, we don't. Right, who's getting the experience instead? Burb or Juan? I've got no feelings towards Table Leg, to be honest. I think Burb. I want to get a Pidgeotto. Let's just keep sand attacking, I think. I mean, hold on. Let's run on the right, and then it shouldn't on the left. And then just keep sand attacking. We'll let Leech Seed do the damage. Yeah. Can we have a Pikachu, please? I feel like it shouldn't be this difficult to find a Pikachu. Oh god, is Burb gonna live? Oh my god. You're shitting me. Right, in all my years of playing Pokemon, I did not realize that there's a hidden item in front of this trainer. If you just click in front of the trainer, there's a potion on the floor. I did not know that. I'm going to use a potion on the left, because I am tense, and I want Burb to get that experience. And it's just as well I did. Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Fuck. We can call the Pikachu Hurt 3 lead if we find one. Right. We have beaten Brock in both games. Let's go, chat. Bulbasaur level 13. Burb level... Now we've got Vine Whip. Lovely. And Burb is up to level 9. Nice. I don't think you really get any experience from beating Kakoonas and Metapods. Right. We're gonna get that Pikachu. It's gonna happen. Not right now, but it is gonna happen. Okay, good. I can use Flash on both games now. That's good. And also I'm getting Bide, which isn't really much good. Show mouse. Oh, I thought you meant like the computer mouse. Yes, give mouse, please. Ooh. Okay. Do we try and get a Pikachu on the right as well, just to keep synced? Is that a waste? As many mistakes as I'm making, I still feel, and this is hubris, I know it is, I still feel kind of in control of both games at the minute, which is wild. Yeah, we're gonna get that Pikachu. I wanted it to be on Pokemon. Is it like a thing in Gen 1 that it matters where you look? Like what grass tiles? Or are they all the same? You would have thought they were all the same, especially back then, but I am starting to doubt that. I'm worried. I'm worried I don't know this game as well as I think I do. And I must do as Pokemon. If I get a Pikachu on the left now, I'm going to be very upset. I think it's the whole forest area. I don't think it matters. Like, anytime I looked at, like, Bulbapedia or Cerebi growing up, it never came up. I don't think. But again, I didn't really ever, like, look up, like, the first gen. I didn't need to. It's the first gen. We'll be alright. Hey, Rez. Also, sorry if I've been ignoring people in chat. I am, as you can imagine, struggling to look at two screens. A third screen is not useful at the minute. Yeah, I think... Oh yeah, so this is what I'm about. In front of this trainer, there's a potion on the left. Yeah, I think most areas have like a rare encounter, and I guess back in the first gen, they kind of really went all out making them rare. Which was cool, because like, imagine having like a Game Boy as a kid, and you go to your mates and you have a battle using the link cable, and then you find out that there's like a Pokemon you've literally just never heard of. You need that. Apparently it's a 5% encounter rate. I am sure we've done 20 encounters on each of these and not got a Pikachu yet, so I am livid, frankly, but even still. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I know that's not how statistics works, but it should be. It should be about 1 in 20. I might quit in like 5 encounters on the right, is how I'm feeling about it. It could be the very next encounter. I've seen the diamond mine meme, like Pikachu's not even that good a Pokemon. It just knows Thundershock, which is good for the second gym. It's not that. Next one for sure, says Double Forte. I know it's Fat Pikachu. I understand what's at stake here. Alright, we're synced up. We're still pretty synced up. No Pikachu though. Right, one more encounter after that, and then we're going. Are we all agreed? It doesn't matter. I'm the one with the keyboard. Right. One more flash on the right. This is it. Ah, no. Never mind. Well, it wasn't the side I wanted, but we have got a Pikachu on the left now. Right. Let's not kill it. I think... Oh, are we going to have to catch with both? Hold on. How do I do this? So... No, what am I doing? Okay, fuck it. We'll just... Oh, no, wait, we're fine. Oh my god, we've only got 2 Pokeballs. Oh my god, we've only got 2 Pokeballs. Right, okay, let's weaken them. Let's go for table leg. We've only got 2 Pokeballs. This is a little bit more tense than I wanted. Let's see how much Peck does. Okay, it didn't do much, but also we've been growled at, and also I am really worried about critical hits, because critical hits did a little bit more way back when, I seem to remember. And we're now moving to a different Pokemon that we don't know how hard they hit. Let's make sure I don't flee. Let's pay a lot of attention to the left. Use next Pokemon. Yes. Let's go to We Don't. And, oh, We Don't's a bad choice. Right, let's change to Juan. Are you all getting ahead of the naming poll already? We've been growled at by Pikachu, which is good. Stop hyperventilating. You're gonna make me hyperventilate. Ignore the right. Trying to ignore the right. Okay, tackle. I've been paralyzed. That's fine. Oh, that did a little bit more damage than I expected. I'm gonna have to go from here. I don't think I've got any weaker shots than that. So, let us throw some Pokeballs. Okay, we now have the same amount of items on both sides, which isn't ideal. It means I'm going to have to catch with both, but that's fine. Fingers crossed, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Well, we've got an extra Caterpie. But we did it. Okay, can we get names for Pikachu first? And actually, that's going to be the name of Caterpie as well. So come up with a name that's going to be both Pikachu and Caterpie. Because we're going to have to do these. Oh, no, we're not. Necessary. Probably are. If anyone wants to come up with a name for Caterpie that I can do in like 3 taps of the A button, then we can name Caterpie something. I'm going to go for the first like 3-letter word. Oh no, I like Worm. We'll go for Worm. Thank you, Bunny. I'm really going to try not to mess this up with Pikachu. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes. Okay. And then I can end it over here. But then go back over that. Okay, sick. Right, we've called Caterpie Worm. Do we have a poll going for Pikachu's name? We have Pikachunk is winning and it's coming to the end of the poll. So Pikachunk it is. Thank you very much, chat, and thank you again, Raf, for looking after this side of it for me. Pika Chunk. Speaking of chunks, Bo is currently due being fed. At the minute is just kind of hanging out and not yelling, so I am going to leave her to her own devices. If she starts screaming, I will go down and I will feed her. But as she's not screaming, I think she's okay to wait a little bit. Right, let's go to the Poké Center. And we'll have a look at all of our Pokemon and kind of see where we're at the minute. I think we're doing a lot better on Pokemon Red, personally, than on Pokemon Blue. Yeah, if I can help it, I would love to feed Bo and then be able to pet her for 10 minutes. It's just what she likes. So if she's not yelling for food, it's sometimes better to just leave her to it. Right, let's heal that. Cancel over here. Okay, right. Pause menu. Let's see what we've got. So, Pokemon Red, we have Bulbasaur level 13, Juan the Rattata level 4, Table-Egg the Spearow level 5, Weedon't the Weedle level 4, Burb the Pidgey level 9, and Pikachunk level 3. On Pokemon Blue, we have Tut the Nidoran lady, level 11, Squirtle level 13, Manaphy the Caterpie level 5, and Worm the Caterpie level 3. Yeah, on the right, we're really struggling with Pokemon, I think, at the minute. Although Blue has the best second Pokemon yet, so that's pretty good. Also, Blue, if you're ever curious how to break Gen 1, check Gamers in Discord, put how to get level 100 before proc. Sick. I don't plan on breaking this any more than I have in the theory, but I appreciate that. I know how to catch Mew, which is always a fun one. I might do that after I've caught Mewtwo and basically said that the run is over. But I know how to catch Mew on any version of Pokemon Red and Blue, which is fun. Right. What are we feeling? Let's put Burb up at the front. And keep TA up at the front as well. Let's start moving our way to Cerulean City. We could just have a team of Caterpies. Oh yeah, we could also do Missing Number, but again, I'm too scared of all the rumours that finding Missing Number breaks your Game Boy, so I don't want to know what it'd do to my computer. Right. Oh, how are we going to do this then? Let me just try and like fall out of sync real quick. Okay, it's not working. So you can fall out of sync on the overworld fairly easily. But that less so. Right, let's go for... Let's just change Pokemon, I think. Because I have a Gust, so that's good. But then Tad doesn't need the levels as much. So let's keep Burb. And then throw Manaphy up as well, I think. Yeah, that works. And then we can use Gust. See, there's an art to this. Sorry, Raph. Blue, how much longer are you going to be streaming? I might need to leave you to run polls again soon. That's fine, don't worry. I'm probably going to keep going for a bit, to be honest. BT's asleep, Bo needs food, but I'll probably just leave you all to listen to music for 5 minutes while that happens. But like, don't stress. You can run off. Don't worry. Thank you for running the polls for as long as you have. I really appreciate it. And we're doing like a bit of a run of trainers anyway, so we'll be alright. I'm going to swap Manaphy on the right over with Squirtle, because I'm not actually getting very far with Manaphy and I want them to get some levels. If I can figure out how to do polls from my phone, or just have a system that doesn't need polls, then we're all good anyway. Right, Burber's level 10, love it. No, we're not going to change Pokemon. Yeah, let's get Burb some levels. I'm happy with this now. TA is going to get some extra. Sorry, Caterpie? Manaphy is going to get some as well. Everything's going to plan. Or we could use the noun system, which BT would be very excited about, I'm sure. The noun system is BT's idea for how we name all of them, which is just a noun generator which picks two nouns, we put them together, which is how we ended up with table leg. Right, will Blue change his Pokemon? Yes, actually. We'll change back to Manaphy. Burb is fine on the left, though. Ah, that's bad timing. Okay, right. Let's sort this out again. So we want Burb and Squirtle. Let's keep circling around. Oh, wait. Oh no, I know my common denominators. This isn't going to work. Okay, right. We want Burb. We're keeping Burb. Let's have TA. That's fine. I wanted Squirtle, but it didn't line up. This is going to be the problem when there's 6 Pokemon on each team, is I'm not going to be able to do that trick to, like, swap out one Pokemon but not the other. I can see this getting worse and worse. What about adjective noun? It'd be funny to have moist something. No, I don't want any moist Pokemon, thank you. I would love ideally to keep doing the poll system. I just need to figure out how to do that from my phone. It might be even a case of I have a tablet. Maybe the tablet has a slightly different interface on the Twitch app. Either way, it's all good. I don't want the first fire type to get cold and moist. I need you all to stop. Mechtel, get those emotes out of here. Okay, right. Burb has taken out the first trainer on the left. TA is about to finish the second Pokemon on the right. It's all going well. It's all good. Scaddy, that's a dangerous poll. A dangerous rule. Right, Manaphy's level 6. That's good. Let's keep Gustin over on the left. Bring out which Pokemon? I didn't mean to do that, but I do want to bring out Manaphy. We're not having Flesh Jam. Unless it gets voted for. These all suck. I'm going to change Pokemon actually, because I want Pikachu to get some. And Squirtle sounds good as well. Scaddy, don't encourage them. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, Pikachu immediately got killed, so that's not good. Squirtle can take out the Caterpie. Let's throw Weedone back up. Thank you, Sharpen. It might be a case that on the left I need to just be trading them out for Pokemon that can actually win these fights, I think, for a little bit. Accidentally used Bubble on the right, but that's fine. Cal, thank you very much. I will do just that. I'll also have a drink. Sick. Right, let's move on. Who have we got? We've got TA up front, then Squirtle. Let's change that to be Manaphy first. And we'll try and use the town map in the middle of a fight. That's fine. Ekans, let's use Leech Seed against him then. Just tackle it or Vine Whip it. Does anyone who knows their Pokemon Gen 1 know if same type attack bonuses are a thing back here? I feel like they probably aren't, but I'm sure someone will know. Just beat the shit out of that snake. Cool. Let's move Manaphy over for Squirtle, I think. Cool. I don't think I should be using the same... I don't think I should be using Vine Whip anyway, because I don't think it's doing much damage. It's not effective to poison, which I did know, in my heart of hearts. Let's see how much more damage Tackle does. Also, is Squirtle about to die? Not far off. I should have some potions on the right, so let's use the potion, because we've got Ekans to deal with after this as well. I mean, look how on top of it I am. Hey, critical's useful. So useful, in fact, that I'm going to let someone else... Apparently I'm trying to run on the right. I'm going to let someone else have the experience. Let's give it to Juan, I think. And then, yeah, let's just keep bubbling over on the right. Because, like, I have no doubt that there's someone out there that can probably speedrun this playing both at the same time and only, like, take an hour to do it. That's not what we're about. We're here to have fun. Juan has died. I'm very sorry to everyone that was excited to see Juan join the battle. Let's throw Weedone out. Oh, I think Ekans is probably just killing everyone. No, that's alright. How much damage does that do? A little bit. Weedone can't move. Not ideal. Let's move Weedone over for Table Leg. Share the experience. Truly Juan and gone. Juan gets tagged in for the first time. Immediately fucks it. I'm glad that at the start of each attack, or each time you click fight, the curse is automatically on the one that you want it to, or that you used last. That's very helpful, actually. Okay, Weedone has gone up to level 5. Table Leg might go up to level 6. Nope. Or maybe went up to level 6 already? I'm not sure. Anyway, Squirtle fainted. Not ideal. Let's go back to the Poké Center, I think, on the left. And keep trying to beat the seconds on the right. I'm sure we're going to do that. No problem with TA. I think I'm going to decide that TA stands for Teaching Assistant for Nidoran. Level 12. And the good news as well, for anyone that knows their Gen 1 Pokemon. Hell yeah. Manaphy's evolving. TA is about to evolve in a couple of levels, and then we're about to go through Mountain Moon, which has a Moonstone somewhere. And once we've done that, we can get a Nidoqueen very quick, very early on. It's quite a nice Pokemon to have. I'm ignoring left for a bit, and we're going to sync up at the Poké Center. And who knows, maybe we'll accidentally find a hidden item again like we did earlier already. The main perk of this game, I guess. Okay, mostly synced up. There we go. All good. Right, let's go back to this trainer. Who have we got at the front of the party for both at the moment? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Manaphy and Burb. Right. I am currently keeping a lot more in sync on the left and right than I kind of thought I would at this point. I thought I would lose it quite quickly, but... Oh no, I always make that mistake. Get caught by this extra train that we don't actually need to fight. Go on, lass. I'm waiting for, at some point, one of these like characters to have a different different Pokemon in one game than the other, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's keep on with TA. I want to get the teacher assistant up to Need Arena. I also want the teaching assistant to have a decent move, ideally at some point. There's a lot of quick attacking happening. But Burb's through. TA isn't far behind, but I have also just been meowed at by Bo. So, we are going to take a very short break. Burb has just learned quick attack. We're going to take like a 5-minute break, and then I will be back. So all pay attention to the music, chat amongst yourselves. I will be right back. Let me put up the sign, actually. Where is the sign? There's the sign. Okay, cool. Right, I will see you all in like 5 minutes. Be right back. Everybody, I am back. Let me bring all of the things back. That is not how you bring the things back. This is how you bring the things back. Hell yeah. Right, let's keep this show on the road. What am I doing on the left? Let's bring out Pikachu and then sub them out real quick so that we can get some experience for them. Boop. Let's change it over to Bulbasaur because I want an Ivysaur sooner rather than later. I'm sorry that you can all probably now hear Bo in the background meowing because I haven't pet her for long enough while she eats. It is probably not a healthy dependence that we've nurtured in her, but she does like being pet while she eats. She just sometimes can't always have it. Sometimes we're busy people, sometimes we're not even here. Sometimes we have to have people come here and feed her whilst we're out. And she is a 10 or 11-year-old kitten. It is, I'm very sorry. I know she deserves it, she's earned it. What am I doing? That's fine. Shit. No, this is fine. I want to swap Pokemon on the right, but not on the left. Let's swap to Squirtle. And let's see if Bulbasaur can win this in enough time. Hell yeah, cool. Beep, beep, beep. Cool. Pikachu has gone up a level, which we are going to have to nurture a little bit, ready for the gym. Squirtle's at level 14. I think Squirtle needs to be maybe like level 16 or 18 before they evolve to Wartortle. I could be wrong. I don't know whether I should have gone straight into that fight, but I did. That's fine. I think, just for anyone that isn't aware, Worm is probably going to stay at level 3. I'm probably going to just catch Pokemon until Worm isn't part of the party. Manaphy I will keep in the party and level up to a Butterfree and all that. But that's my current thinking anyway. Okay, again, we can use the town map. It turns out getting the town map at the start of the game was actually a really good idea. Cool. We'll stick with Burb. I'm like prioritizing which Pokemon I want to evolve first, and at the minute I think it's Burb on the left, TA on the right, also a little bit of Pikachu, a little bit of Squirtle, a little bit of Bulbasaur. It's all happening. They're both facing the same trainer? I think they are. I'm really starting to like go cross-eyed looking at this, I think. I might pack this in when I get to the Poké Center. Or maybe I'll catch a few more Pokemon at that little patch, because you can get Jigglypuffs and stuff. Pidgey's level 13. Love to see it. Let's change back to Squirtle. Let's stick with Burb. Should just be able to spam A for a little bit. I think it's just going to be gusts and bubbles. How are you doing, chat? I feel like I've got enough brain cells. Oh, never mind. I've beaten the one on the left. Shut up again, chat. I don't have the brain cells again. Ice Cream's pretty good. No, we'll keep Burb. Bubble's working. In all honesty, the word worm has entered the vocabulary of my real life friends, even the ones that don't watch Giraffe. Good. It's slowly descending into madness. Also good. Wormpus is also good. Manapee's level 8. Getting them levels in. I don't have as much hope for We Don't. But that's fine. I like a Butterfree. I didn't think I was gonna let my my own personal preferences on Pokemon to play as much of a part as I think it already is. Because I love a Pidgey, I love a Butterfree, and I love an Nido King and an Nido Queen. I think I'm also going to buy the Magikarp from this Poké Center in a sec. What do we got going on up here? Can't run. Yeah, Burb is fine to do this one. I think let's you know what? Let's throw Pikachu up. Okay, we're accidentally looking at stats, but that's fine. He's got a cute little face, right? Let's. Oh, we meant to throw up Squirrel anyway. Okay, sick. Yeah. Thank you, Cal. I am having fun. I can see myself getting unreasonably attached to this run of Pokemon Blue and Red at the same time. I can imagine myself thinking about this a lot when I'm not playing it. I need to make sure that I don't stop working because of this. That being said, we might not have many animation streams for a while. This might become what I do on the channel for a while because I am having a lot of fun. The animation that I'm working on at the minute is still 2 grizzled sea captains one-upping each other on sea scar stories, or some combination of those words. And it's good. It's taking a long time. I kind of planned it to. I normally get these done in about 4 days, and this one's going to take 8, which is fine. Burb died. Who wants the experience? Probably Pikachu if they can actually get the hit in. Fingers crossed. Hey. Okay, just don't miss Pikachu and you're fine. Yeah, Pikachu's gonna get some experience. Dropout is very good. I'm glad that I'm getting a lot of comments of people saying that they get Dropout because my animations is very sweet, but also very deserved of Dropout. Level 4 to level 5. Love to see it. Thank you, McSwano in series, I will. Let me mute myself this time. And thank you as well, Mixels Pixels, I will also do that. Yeah, I binged Dimension 20 as soon as I got Dropout as well. What did you start with? I think I started with Tiny Heist because I was still a big old Mabim Bam fan. When I first started Dropout, I think I went Tiny Heist and then A Crown of Candy, maybe. Can't say for sure. Fancy High is also a good one to start with. Did you catch up enough that you're able to do the current series as well? Yes, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. Oh no, I'm a whole trainer behind on the right. Right, who have I got left? Oh, I probably need to go to the progress center. Let me see if I've got any potions. I do. That's quite good. Let's go for Squirtle. If I was paying attention, I would know which Pokemon I'm about to face. But I am not, so I don't. If I have TA on the right, do I want to avoid getting the Jigglypuff on the right? Because it's pretty much only like 1 or 2 Moonstone in the whole game, I think, in the first gen. Like, they are very limited resources. So I think ideally, if I am going to catch a Jigglypuff, I want to do it on the left on Pokemon Red. And then that way, both games have something to spend the Moonstone on. Also, probably a good patch of grass to train Pikachu in, now that I think about it. Let's see how much experience I get for taking on this Spearow. Also, I'm attacking with Metapod, which I didn't really mean to be doing, but let's move back to Squirtle, shall we? I mean, Pikachu went up a whole level. I think maybe we just grind over here for a bit. I should probably go up to the Poké Center, though. Oh, I'll tell you what's in the Poké Center as well. There is a man selling a Magikarp. So maybe I do get the Magikarp. On the left. Gotta get that fish. It's worth doing. I really want a Gyarados. It's such a good early, like, level 20 and you have a Gyarados. If you just stockpile your rare candies, that happens in no time. Am I going to do it for both games or just on the left? Just on the right, maybe? Will Blue change Pokemon? Yes. Let's bring Manaphy back up. It's you then. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belt. At most, you can carry 6. Oh, okay, right. Right, someone is leaving the team for Magikarp. The right definitely needs it more, but as Cal says, Blue does have a water type already, so it's a good point that I hadn't even thought of. Let me focus on the left a little bit. Juan, Table Leg, or we don't. I think it's got to be Table Leg. And BT's asleep, so it's fine. I think Table Leg's going to go, because we've got Burb already. We don't need another one, really, if we're being honest with ourselves. Cool. Deposit and go over to Squirtle. Ideal. Let's go back over to the boy. Get that Magikarp. Oh. Oh, I was talking to the wrong person anyway. Wait, who's got the Magikarp? Is it you? You are the last person I thought of the Magikarp. I talked to everyone in this building before I talked to you, you shady fuck. Yeah, go on, I'll have a Magikarp. Do you want to give it a nickname? Here we go. Right, everyone, can we come up with 5 names for this Magikarp that will eventually become a Gyarados, hopefully, if I stick with it for long enough. We have Scales, we have Jam Hands, we have $500 Fish, we have Cheek Actor, and we have Magikarp. Right, I am going to pause both of the games because I don't trust myself to not do something stupid. So, let me get the poll going. Magikarp is either going to be Scales, Jam Hands, $500 Fish, Cheek Actor, or Magikarp. Right. vote amongst yourselves. You have 1 minute. I'm sorry, Dollar Slice. You were late on this one. But there's always next time. I might even catch a Magikarp a second time. We have 4 votes for Magikarp, 2 for Scales and Jam Hands. We now have 3 for $500 fish. 3 for Scales. It's a tight one. Half the time's gone. It's now tying with $500 fish and Scales and Magikarp. Oh, I didn't even notice that Cheek Actor was a noun. Oh, $500 fish is just pipping at the minute. Jam Hands is catching up though. Right, that's it. $500 fish. Let's see if I can actually name him that. Right, unpause. Unpause. Give nickname to Magikarp. Yes. Right, there is no money symbol. There's also no numbers. Okay, that was a mistake. I can name them Sofish with an exclamation, and that's close enough, I think. But what are we feeling? Whoops, I tried to catch the Pokemon on the right. I did not did not notice that. It did not take me long, Octopus. Okay. I quite like Sofish though, personally. Right. Sofish. Accidentally asked the man for a refund straight away. I don't want it. It's a lovely Pokemon. Thank you for the Magikarp. Let's finish this trainer off. Manaphy is now level 9. You can decide in your heart of hearts whether it's Sofish or it's $500 fish. Either way I like it, frankly. Squirtle and Water Gun. Good. Again, we've got a nice little place to train Pikachu, which is needed. We would like a Jigglypuff as well, on the left, if we're being picky. And on the right, we just want to get to the end. We are going to run. No, we're not. Beep, beep, beep. We're going to keep running, or we're going to keep going until we can. Water all incoming. It's not far now. Clarodactyl, if you want to believe in your heart of hearts that that Pokemon is named Jam Hands, I am not here to stop you. I promise you, that is your prerogative. Grinding on the left, healing on the right. I don't think I'm going to get a Magikarp for blue. I think blue can live with Wartortle. I don't see an issue with that. Get a bit more grinding on the left. Then maybe I go straight through. Do I need Flash? Have I got Flash? No, I don't need Flash. Right? No, don't need Flash. That's fine. Right. What are we going to catch over here? The Moonstone is top left, I think, or maybe bottom left. Oh, we've got a TM. It's pretty good. I don't think I want a Zubat. I don't have the patience to evolve it into a Golbat. That's only when they start getting useful, I think. I have such a distinct memory of a church trip I went on at the height of Pokemon Go, where in an attempt to be relatable to the youth, one of our speakers made a mention of Magikarp infestation we were dealing with. Good. I like that. I'd fully go for that. Pokemon Go to the polls works on me immediately. Like... Okay. Should be a Moonstone up here, I think. Nope, never mind. It's somewhere, though. There's definitely... It's definitely somewhere. I don't mind grinding over on the left a little bit. So hang out. I think there should be Clefairy in here as well, actually, so maybe a Clefairy would be good. I didn't ever really tend to, like, go for Jigglypuff or Clefairy, especially back when they were just normal types, because there's not really much point in them. I didn't think the stats were good enough. The only normal type I really ever, like, got excited about was Chansey. Oh, you're right, it is DeepBlueInk. A Jigglypuff! Right. We're catching Jigglypuff. After I just said that I didn't really ever go for Jigglypuff, we are going to go for Jigglypuff. Because we're going to get a Moonstone at some point during this wander. We've been put to sleep. But that's fine. Let's go for... let's go for Juan for now, because we'd just poison them. I'm also running on the right. Whoops. Okay, we're in a fight. Red is getting all the mons. This is your categorical proof. Oh no. Do I have enough Oh fuck, I think I've got one Pokeball on the left, don't I? Oh, that was silly of me. Why didn't I buy more fucking Pokeballs? I don't need to do a Jigglypuff impression because I'm pretty sure the song that Jigglypuff does is literally coming on in like a couple of songs. Right, what am I doing now then? So Juan's already asleep, so that's fine. Let me bring out Squirtle? No, just electric type. There's no steel. Way back when. Swift is good. You got Swift and Hyper Beam. Was there like special attack and special defense? There must have been, surely. I'm not even sure. Eevee's good. That's true. I'm losing my concentration. I've got two things that I'm actually trying to focus on properly now. And neither of them are going well, because Juan's just dead asleep. And being put to sleep before they even get a chance to attack. Oh, it's horrid. Oh, but woke up straight away. And then didn't get put back to bed. Lovely. Please tackle. Okay. That does a tiny bit of damage. I do not mind on the left, but I just keep going like that. We'll put Manaphy back in to do the last bit of damage. Get all of the experience. Maybe get killed. Not get killed. I mean, Juan's not taking any damage. They're just being sung at a lot. But Metapod's able to take out Magnemite, which is good. We'll stick with Manaphy, and then we'll throw Squirtle out. Maybe. Yeah. Wooloo, and Double are good as well. I'm glad you had a ferret that ripped ass. I'm trying to think as well back here. Did Pokemon have struggle when you ran out of PP? Just wondering Jigglypuff's eventually going to start doing damage to itself. Which wouldn't be ideal, but also I might get one hit in. Hey Donna, you've joined us for the first stream of me playing both Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously. Each keystroke does the same keystroke for both. It's not two different controllers, it's one controller, and it's a real bad idea. But it's fun. Oh, please, Juan, please get some hits in. Manapee's evolving. Come on, Juan. Oh, shit. It's a well-timed critical hit. We have one Pokeball on the left. So fingers crossed, everyone. This is the only chance we've got at this Jigglypuff. Okay. Fingers crossed, everyone. One shake. Two. Fuck. Well, never mind. It's not like we put a lot of time in. I mean, at least that's the benefit of playing two games simultaneously, is that the the heartbreak doesn't last very long. Okay. Yeah. Red definitely needs more balls. Does blue need more balls as well? No, blue's fine. Blue's barely using them. Which is a problem in itself. Okay. Series, there's absolutely no problem with what I just said. I'm confident. Bo has joined us again and is now sat down, so that's good. Cool. Right. I don't want Zubat, really. Also, did Manapee learn Confusion? I've not paid attention. No. Okay, that's fine. That'll happen soon. Anyway. Rare Candy. We love to see it. There's a lot of items in Mount Moon. Escape Rope. Again, good. Right, let's take Pikachu up to the top. And get them healed. Just happens to be doing alright on the right screen as well. How much damage does Butterfree actually do? Yeah, a little bit. Let's move over for Squirtle though. And chat's right, we do have a Wartortle incoming. I am going to go... Let me see how much money I've got. Yeah, I'm going to go get some Pokeballs for Red. Because it feels dangerous trying to, like, play this game without any Pokeballs in general. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go around you, because I think you might be a trainer. And let's go back up top, because then we don't have to challenge you. You're definitely a trainer on the right. And that's the thing as well, like, playing the first gen games, there are so many, like, wild Pokemon encounters, and I know, like, obviously the new games, like, have overworld sprites for them, but I think even back when Pokemon were completely hidden by grass, it still feels like a lot. Also, look how expensive Pokeballs are. Back in my day. Yes, that's fine. And I'm going to run from this battle. And there we go. There's my impression of Jigglypuff. And then on the left, let me get back to that spot where I was grinding. They did want you to spend money on Repel. It truly was big Repel. Yeah, let me run actually from this fight. Back to the top right of the cave just for a little bit. That's fine, that's good timing. What do you say? You're moving about. Yeah, cool. Right, let's keep grinding for Pikachu, and if we find another Jigglypuff, even better. I'm not catching a fucking Zubat. I don't like them. I apparently have been attacking this one. I've not been paying attention, but I've apparently done a decent amount of damage to this one. I don't know if I critted and didn't notice, but... Hell yeah, Pikachu. You get that experience. There's a chance that I should stop looking for Jigglypuff on the left, because I can use a Moonstone and a Clefairy if I come across one. Do I like Geodude? I do like Geodude. I always have a problem catching Pokemon that need to be traded to get to their final evolution. It feels weird having a Pokemon that you can't complete, I guess, is my kind of my hot take on it. Because Graveler doesn't feel like a good end goal for like a Pokemon. Like having a Golem, great. Having a Graveler, yeah. It's not really that interesting. Pikachu learned Thunder Wave, that's useful. It would have been useful for that fucking Jigglypuff. The other ones in this game are Machop, Machoke, Machamp, and Ghastly Haunter-Gengar. Don't think there's any other than those three. Could be wrong. Those are the ones that immediately come to mind anyway. Exactly, what's the point when we can't get Machamp? Yeah, I really don't mind grinding Pikachu for a bit. I should really swap out Manaphy though. I'm kind of thinking that eventually on the right, all of my Pokemon will die, and I'll end up at the Poké Center at the same time as Red, so I don't really mind kind of just faffing about for a bit. I want them to sync up a bit, and I don't like the idea of Blue getting all the way through the cave and then having to try and do the one on the left at the same time. But if that happens, that's not the end of the world. Also, why am I using Bubble when I have Water Gun now? What am I doing? Where'd you get Thunderstones in this game? Because I feel like you can't buy them from the Celadon supermarket or Celadon mall or whatever it is, tower, like you can in future games. I guess the power plant would have them, but there must be an earlier way of evolving Pikachu, I would have thought, surely. Or maybe this is why I never have a Pikachu very long in these games. How are we doing on the right? Still against the Team Rocket Grunt? Oh, I forgot what an absolute fucker rap is in this game. I don't think they're in the Celadon Mall. I think that was introduced in like Leaf Green and Fire Red, or maybe even Gold and Silver. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I just feel like there's a finite amount of them. I might have made that up though, I'm not sure. 100%. I think there's a way of like glitching the game to give you items that don't exist, and that's how like the developers got around it, in the same way that you can like catch you can catch Mew by like flying just as a trainer looks at you. I think there's a similar thing where like if a certain trainer looks at you and you teleport like right at the same moment that it notices you, then you get like certain items. I'm not sure, something like that I think. Or maybe it's just a missing number thing, I'm not sure. Hey, and Eminem and Emily, yeah we are. Of course. I have such resolve for all things like this, usually. Right, let me run on right. item? It is. Still grinding Pikachu. Pikachu's doing great. I'm low-key kind of hoping to get a Jigglypuff on the left, but I don't think that's going to happen now, so let's maybe make our way through the cave on the left now. Yeah, I think we're going to call that there. That's fine. Red's got plenty of Pokemon. Red doesn't need it. And the important thing is Pikachu has got up lots of levels, hanging out, electrocuted birds. Let's move Manaphy out for Squirtle. Actually, I say this, all of my Pokemon on the right are about to die anyway. Let me run on the right and use the escape rope. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably the right thing to do. And then that way I can keep all my money, because I haven't bought the Pokeballs on the right. Hey, Coyote! The reason there's a double blue, thank you McSwano, is I'm currently playing Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue simultaneously, where the key inputs both come from the same controller. Which is very silly, but also a lot of fun. It's going to get even more silly because I'm now going to go back through the cave that I've already done half of on the right, but not on the left. But I've accidentally fallen behind already in the Poké Center. Hold on, let me sync up again. Are there any items that I actually want? There was a TM, wasn't there? Is this a TM down here? Oh, I was looking at the wrong screen. Yeah, this is a TM, so we'll get the TM. We'll go over to the right. Hey, and Emily, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. We're going to avoid this trainer. Oh, I forgot that we're going to have wild encounters as well getting in the way. Okay, let me bring out Squirtle for this. Get the rare candy on the left screen. See how much damage Pikachu can do to a Zubat. Look at that in one go. Oh. I've got to say, Red's currently got my heart. I love Bulbasaur. I love Pikachu. I love Pidgey. Left is my favourite team at the minute. Let's go for this fight whilst we're here. We've already done Magnemite on the right. We haven't on the left. I guess stick with Pikachu. See what Electric does against Magnemite. Not very much. In which case, let's go to Bulbasaur. And then Manaphy is currently getting stomped by Clefairy, so let's go to Squirtle. Let's see. Yeah, Red's gonna have a Gyarados too. Really, it feels like Red is just the team I would normally build, and Blue is the kind of waste product of me doing what I'm doing on the left. Clefairy and Magnemite are both trainer Pokemon, so I can't catch these two. But if I came across either of them wild right now, I would catch them. Pikachunk's up to level 11. Pikachunk's going to be very important for Cerulean. Actually, no, they're not, because they're about to have an Ivysaur. So, I'm chatting shit. Let's change over to... Oh, I'm not doing anything with Magikarp at the minute. Should be doing that. Also, really weirdly, did anyone notice that I just changed Pokemon and I didn't get an extra move? But then when I was facing Brock earlier in the gym, I did get an extra move when I swapped Pokemon. I think I'm just learning mechanics about the first gen Pokemon that I didn't realise because I'm like accidentally clicking things I wouldn't accidentally click. Right, what am I doing? Magikarp needs to change. Squirtle doesn't. So let's go back to Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Love it. Yeah, Clefairy's very cute. Okay. I've got bad news for you, McSwano. I personally have no attachment to Juan at the minute. As much as I love their name, I've got priorities in other Pokemon right now. Is there a setting you changed? I think I remember you mentioned you were going to look at them during the Brock fight. Yeah, I mentioned it, and then I don't think I ever did. So unless I clicked it by accident. Let me go for TA and Vine Whip if I can. No, I cannot. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. That's fine. Incredible. Of course Juan is a Rattata. Tackle. Fine. Cool. It's all about syncing up. It's all about... it's all about using what you've got. Right. Any levels up? Manaphy went up to level 11. Have you got Confusion yet? No, nearly. Some extra experience for TA. We love. Let's get this potion. And then there's a rare candy down in the bottom right as well. So let's grab that. Ignore the encounter. I'm going to go in here because I don't remember if I went in here before. I'm worried I might have missed the moonstone. I'm going to run on both of them, I think. I'm going to change it over here so we've got Magikarp getting some levels. Get the rare candy. Lovely. And then try and actually explore on the right is not what I'm doing at the minute. Right, let's change the Magikarp back to Peak Chunk. Level 11 Zubat, actually. Maybe I should be catching them. Thank you, Sirius. We're going to run on the right there. Where am I? Oh, okay. Rocket Grunt, sick. There's got to be something over here. All good, all good. Right. Sandshrew. Let's move for a Squirtle. Nope, we can't. Squirtle is dead. Right, back to TA. I don't know if I have anyone that's going to be able to take on this Sandshrew, actually. Blue might be about to die in this fight, I think. Let's at least get Magikarp up a couple of extra levels. Whoops, I accidentally tried to catch Sandshrew. That probably didn't help. What's already quite a bad battle. Lovely. Oh no. Yeah, no, it's not going well for Blue. Okay, so after all that exploring that Blue did getting through the cave earlier, I think Blue might end up back at the start of this cave as Red gets through it and gets to Cerulean. I did wonder if like these two trainers are going to end up just completely different sides of the map at some point. Right, Butterfree, what can you do to a Sandshrew? Not very much. Oh, okay. Time is a flat circle, you're not wrong. It doesn't make me feel much better about it, but... Hey, Snowtwig. Also, hello everyone. Thank you all for watching. This is a really silly idea. I think it's fun. I'm glad to hear people say they're having fun as well. Hello. Also, hello everyone that has not said hello yet, or is lurking. Thank you for hanging out. I'm trying to bring some positivity into my mind because I know for a fact that Blue is going to die, and that is going to be annoying. And it means I'm not even going to be able to see what's in this room with Team Rocket, because I'm sure it's not a moonstone. Like, I don't really recognize this room, and I know I normally get a moonstone from here, so it must be somewhere. It must be. And yeah, after we've beaten the Elite Four and caught Mewtwo, we'll play this again on a Nuzlocke. We probably won't do that, but it would be fun. It's something to bear in mind. It's a choice. It's an option. Oh shit, Manapee's actually doing alright. Come on, Manapee. Yes. Is that the only Pokemon that trainer has? No, it's not. Okay, not ideal. Well, we got a good bit of experience at least. Oops, I'm splashing on the left. I'm dying on the right. Joker's to the left of us. Joker's to the right. Here he is. Let's put a worm on the field. Right, change you to Pikachu. Worm, you do what you want. You enjoy your time in the sun. You are not long for this world, my son. Okay, back to the Poké Center. That's fine. Blue blacked out. I don't need to go back in there. Do I still have Pokeballs, don't I? Yeah, I have Pokeballs, okay. Let's just try and get back through the cave, shall we? I'm going to avoid that room this time. I'm not too worried about the extra item, whatever it is down there. Or I could just go back down and not go into that corner, maybe. Lots of options. Lots of choices, all of them stupid. What are you? Is that a Voltorb? No, it's just good timing. Okay. Change to a Squirtle. I accidentally splashed with Magikarp. Please don't die, Magikarp. Please don't die, Magikarp. Thank you, Magikarp. Right, Water Gun on the right. Pikachu on the left. Geodude's down. Pikachu's out. Squirtle's level 16. Squirtle's evolving. Nice. Thank you, Dollar. Hell yeah, we got a Wartortle. And Pikachu is probably not doing well. That's fine. Okay. Right, I am going to go back down now. Because curiosity's going to get the best of me. And I don't think I actually have to face that Team Rocket grunt if I just go to the right first. Magikarp's level 7. We only need 13 rare candy to get them to Gyarados now. Right, we found the Moonstone. That's good. That's all I needed. So, let's check. You know what, let's just run. Oh, hell yeah. This is good content. Right, what's over here? Oh, it better be a rare candy for all this faff. Okay. I'm running from the Zubat as well. I feel like I'm running more on the right screen than I am on the left. What are you? HP up. It's not worth it. It wasn't worth it from the start. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I like a Paris. Yeah, go on then. Let's catch a Paris. We need Pokemon on Blue's side. Sorry. I think rare candies do hurt your stats, but also, it's the first gen Pokemon. I'm sure we'll be fine anyway. Right, we've got Burb. And who do we want to catch Paris with? TA maybe? Is Paris poison type? Do you not get any stat increases with the rare candy? I don't think I knew that. Right, how much damage does that do? Wait, am I being thick? Is this a trainer's Paris? No, it's not, is it? Is it a rare? Is it rare? Is it a wild level 12? That's pretty good. Is anyone paying attention? Am I facing a rocket grunt on the right? It's wild. Hell yeah. Right. Let's get them fairly low. I never normally catch Parises, but I like the idea of one now. And like I say, blue needs more Pokemon. I reckon one more attack, and then we'll start trying to catch it. Let's throw Pikachu out there. Did Gen 1 have dual types? It's currently bug grass. No, it didn't. Is Paris a grass in modern types? I didn't even know that. No, it didn't. So I think probably just... Why do I think it's poison type? I guess it's bug type. I don't know. Anyway, right. Let's throw some Pokeballs and try and hit Zubat with a town map. Thunder Shark. Oh, right. That's fine. We've got a couple. Gen 1 have dual types. Oh. Hey, Erroneous. As Namara has rightly put the command for, we're playing Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red simultaneously. It's a bad idea. 1, 2, 3. Hey, right. Everybody, can we please come up with 5 names for Paris? The first 5 that come up, I will put to a poll, and then you can all decide amongst yourselves what we call it. We have France. We have Shroom. We have Queenie. We have Cheek Actor. And we have Beef Teeth. Hell yeah. Do you want to give a nickname to Paris? Yes, I do. Let me pause both of these so I don't fuck this up. Not that I ever would, but I have on multiple occasions. Right, what do we have? Beef Teeth. Vive la France. Queenie. Shroom. And Cheek Actor. Once more. Right, you all have 1 minute to vote amongst yourselves. You got 5 choices. Good luck. We have 6 votes for France already. I think France is currently leading, but Beef Teeth is catching up. We now have 6 for Beef Teeth, 9 for France. 10 for France. We have almost 40 people watching, and almost a quarter of those have voted for France. Wait, was Beef Teeth a generated one? No, it was Riverstones. Good. Right. Not long left. Looks like France is winning. And that is that. And so, France joins the party. We're ignoring the left screen for a second whilst we do France. France it is. Look at that, we just got a level 12 Pokemon out of nowhere. Much better. Feeling a lot more confident about Blue's odds now. Whoops, I splashed on the right. We're going to run from this one. I'm going to swap Sofish out for Bulbasaur. Bee. Use a Vine Whip. Run out of the way with Manaphy. I like the idea that the splash is just to taunt them a little bit. Cool. Right. What is my team looking like on the right? Not great. I think maybe I'm going to go back to the poker center real quick. Feels like the fair thing to do. I can't remember which side I faced the Clefairy with. The last trainer with the Clefairy. I think it was on the right, maybe. I don't want to risk it. Alright, keep running. Down. Go to the poker center. Let's see if Pikachu wants to... Pikachu's not going to survive that. Okay. Stop flashing the screen, your heal. Oh, I couldn't leave. Oh, Magikarp, I'm sorry. You know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not. I was going to use a rare candy to heal them. But I feel like that's a waste. Let's bring Bird back. Did I actually heal? I did. Lovely. Let's take Bird. There. We'll take on that trainer. That's fine. And then... let's see if we can catch up on the right. Is this Eradicate? It is Eradicate. It's so weird, like, sometimes I just remember which trainers have which Pokemon. Eek. Oh no. Oh, Burb, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, we might be restarting on both sides anyway. Oh dear. I should not have faced this Raticate. It turns out. It transpires. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We will hang out on the right of the screen for a little bit. Maybe grind. Maybe just go back to the poker center. I didn't realize Raticate was so good. Like, I knew Hyperfang was always like a bastard, but I didn't think it was that bad. Also, Manaphy is still struggling with just Zubat, so I really do want Manaphy to eventually learn Confusion. I think level 12 feels right. So I thought Hyperfang was the one that always just split your health in half. I guess that's Super Fang, but... whoops. Cool, right. Red is out. Blue is hanging around. Really struggling with the Zubat, but that's fine. Okay, Manaphy, please learn Confusion. Yes! Much better, right. Juan, I'm begging you. Right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about my lack of Juan love, but... say lovey. Right. Let's go back. We're in sync. We did it, folks. We got back in sync. And we're one Paris better for it. Let me go around you. We are out of sync. It was short-lived. Let me just run away from this, I think. No, wait. I forgot where I was. Oh, so I should have just attacked with the Pidgey. I want Pidgey to be a Pidgeot. Okay. Axel, how dare you? Actually, no, wait, I like it. I like Red Blue Sync. Okay, right. Gust. Confusion. Confuse the rock. It worked. Blow the bat over. Also worked. Whoops. Hit a trainer. That's fine. Oh no. Okay. I really should be investing in repels, I think. There's so many, so many Pokemon. Confusion? Yeah. Oh my god, please. No, Manaphy can stay out for a bit, I think. Confusion. Go around that trainer. Manaphy might be about to die, but that's fine. I don't mind TA taking the experience every now and then. Yeah, I am going to die a lot, I think, in this run. I think it's just easy to let yourself go back to the poker center automatically than really worry about it too much. Let's try and get a TA a bit more experience. Whoops. Not by growling, you won't. Okay. Okay, red is ahead again. But to be fair, that's not the fault of the Pokemon, that's my fault for running them into a poker trainer. Right. You got this. Maybe just change over to Water Turtle. Maybe make life easy for yourself. See how much attack does. Yeah, not very much. Let's bring Water Turtle out. Whoa, he's got such a big head. I think as soon as I get both red and blue to Cerulean, I think I'm going to call that a stream, as long as I get through the cave on this go, because I really don't want to go, I don't want to like go back and do it all again. There's one fairly tricky fight against Team Rocket for the fossils, I think. So if I can get through that, then I'm all good, I think. Fingers crossed. Right. I'm going to focus on the right screen for a bit and get that Moonstone. Also, actually, let me put TA in head spot. Hey, LA. Red is doing better than blue, I would say. Red's got a better team, and red is currently further in the cave. Beyond that, I don't know if I can say which is which is doing better. It's very difficult to keep tabs on all of these. Okay, right, you're in a fight, so let's move on the left. I think everyone's still alive. I think some of them are just running out of health a little bit. Yeah, I think that's right. We have a War Turtle. I am having fun, thank you, Ali. Except I need you to run. I didn't want you to run ideally, but that's fine. We can both run. Oh, which way am I going on the left? I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I? No. No, this is right. Okay, cool. Right, who's on the left? We don't. It's not very good. So let's throw Pikachu up front. I think I've tried to use an antidote on the right. That's fine. Let's throw War Turtle out. Let's take on this grunt. I really hope there's not like an obvious place in this game where like I'm gonna somehow soft lock myself by doing this. I don't think there is. I can't think of anything that's like really gonna cause any issues with this run. Not to like jinx it, but let's change to Bulbasaur because I don't think Pikachu's actually doing very well. Again, let's change to War Turtle. I don't want to change to Sowfish though. Okay, where am I now? That. Okay, so I want Bulbasaur and War Turtle. Perfect. Didn't mean to tackle, but that's fine. Bulbasaur's a little bit more important at the minute, I think. Just trying to get a bit of experience on the right. Zubat? No, I'll keep Bulbasaur. It's all much of a muchness, I think. Come on, Wartortle. Fuck off, Wartortle. Okay. We'll need Leech Seed, because Fine Whip did basically nothing. Don't hit yourself. There we go. We got it. We didn't Leech Seed, so we'll try that again. Yeek. Okay, we got Leech Seed in. It's all good. I think we're about to do the same fight on the other side anyway. Let's tackle. Yeek. Supersonic's not ideal, but that's fine. Send the TA out for Wartortle. Tackle doing a decent amount. Leech Life might be about to kill me. It did, that's fine. Right, we can move on to Pikachu now, I think. Probably. Up there, lovely. Keep tackling the Geodude, I don't mean to do that, that's fine. Okay, sick. Winning on both sides now, I think. I feel. Oh, come on. Okay, we're gonna run from this Geodude. I've accidentally growled at the Zubat, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, weird. So the Rocket Grunt saw me at the exact same time that I went into a battle with a Geodude. Anyway. Right. Shock the Zubat. That's all good. Level 12 Pikachu's good. Probably need to send out Wartortle again. No, we'll let TA die beating this Rattata. Fingers crossed. Oh no, I have to fight you for the fucking fossil, don't I? Shit. Okay, right. How many potions do I have? 3. Okay. We'll just keep tackling with this Rattata. I'm gonna run from the Paris. Oh, we'll have to bring out Wartortle. Are you allowed to revive? I am, if I had any revives. It's still very early in the game, so we don't have any yet. It's not like a Nuzlocke or anything. It's just having one controller on 2 screens. That is the challenge, unfortunately. Okay, we've paralyzed the Grimer. Is it a Zubat on the right? I wasn't paying attention again. It is Zubat. Okay, come on, Wartortle. Let's put a potion in him just to be safe. Okay. And let's just see what Thundershock does. Cool. Let's see what we do with a water gun. Almost half. Right, that's good. Pikachu is dead. That's less good, but that's fine still. I think Pidgey might have to carry a little bit. Has Wartortle beaten the Zubat? Are we neck and neck? We are neck and neck. Okay. If Pidgey can take out the nerd by themselves, then that's very good. I think Wartortle is going to have to do it by themselves on this side, but I think that's fine. A Clefairy! Okay, right. We're going to try and catch the Clefairy. We're also not losing track of what's important at the minute, and that's getting through the cave. Let's try tackling. See how much damage that does. An amount. Getting growled at as well. I'm really trying, Ali. Burb is already out. That's fine. Keep Burb out. Oh no, it's against the Voltorb. That's less good. Yeek. Let's just try quick attack. Okay, quick attack's doing alright. Whoops, I shouldn't have used bubble. It's fine. Didn't kill him anyway. And the speed fell. Potential difficulty suggestion. Timed side priority. Like you spend 5 minutes playing through red regardless of how it affects blue and then switch it to 5 when blue regardless of how it affects red and switch back and forth forever. Could do that. That could be cool. I thought about doing stuff like that for the piss wheel. I thought about having one that just like pauses one side for like 5 minutes or something, but I was more excited about playing this than I was kind of about having a piss wheel for it, so I just wanted to crack on. Okay, let me try and catch Clefairy. 2. Didn't catch it. That's fine. I'm really glad that Burb beat Voltorb. Coughing, we can do that. That's fine. Come on, Wartortle. 1, 2. Oh, I don't think we're going to catch this. We've got one last Pokeball. Fingers crossed for blue. I think this is to fill out the party, maybe. 1, 2. No. No Clefairy, but that's fine. We've already got a Pokemon on the right that we want to use the Moonstone for, so that's fine. I'm not too heartbroken. I'll stop crying eventually. Okay, cool. Right. Now let's crack on with Wartortle and beat this fossil nerd. Which we are already most of the way to doing with Burb. Hell yes. Level 16 Burb? Is that enough to get a Pidgeotto or is that level 18? I don't really remember. Is it 17? It's not 16. I did get some experience. And I'm very happy for it. Okay, which fossil for which? Helix fossil is Omanyte and Omastar, and then Dome fossil is Kabuto and Kabutops. It's a Magikarp on the left, so let's go for Kabuto. I think I'm probably going to go for Kabuto for both of them, but that's maybe boring. I'll probably go for Omanyte Omastar on the right. Kabuto has red eyes. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Right, let's keep wandering through. I think blue will take Omanyte Omastar. Cool. Let's keep moving. I think Wartortle's going to get through the nerd pretty fine. Fingers crossed. Maybe we shouldn't be jinxing it yet. Let's just keep running from fights on the right, I think. Ah, there is Voltorb. Ooh, just as well it was disabled. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's see if Water Gun does much damage. Because if Voltorb has any electric moves, well, I'm starting to think they don't. I would be in trouble. Okay, run on the left. Water Gun on the right. It's all going well. Okay, we're out. We're out of the cave. We just need to jump over the wall so we don't accidentally go back in the cave. There must be an item up here. Why would they have the fence if there wasn't? There is. There's a great ball. Hell yeah. Right, let's go. Wartortle can take on coughing. I have no doubt. And also I need to get through this one patch of grass. Actually, I think I can walk around it. Cool. TM04. I should just be able to jump into Cerulean. Hell yeah! Right. Let's go to the Poké Center and let's also keep beating this nerd up. All good. Level 18. to see it. Yeah, Gen 1 coughing bothers me, to be honest. Okay. We've got the right fossil on the right. Let's keep going. And then, whilst we're killing time on the left, we're playing so much fucking 3D chess at the minute, let's go get that rare candy in the person's back garden as well at the same time. While we're thinking about it. Don't go back in the cave, you dickhead. Right. Let's go get that great ball, as we're running out of great balls in a minute. There. And I think it's going to be quicker if I just sync them up, to be honest. Let's go up here. Go up there. Accidentally go in the poker center, that's fine. Let's go join them at the poker center. For anyone that didn't hear me say near the start of the stream, I know there's like things I could do to make it a lot easier for myself. Like if I'm in a loading screen, I could just pause on the one, or I could do this where I basically get myself trapped. And just make it easier to just do the one on the one side and one on the other. I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm not too worried if I do every now and then like then. I'm not gonna be like super strict, but yeah, I think that is going to be the end of today's stream. We'll have a quick look at what our parties are, have a quick recap after I stop talking to Nurse Joy. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake, they aren't. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, the menus weren't synced up. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Alright, so on Team Red we have Pikachu, a level 12 Pikachu, Juan, a level 4 Rattata, Burb, a level 16 Pidgey, Bulbasaur, a level 14 Bulbasaur, Sofish, or $500 Fish, a level 7 Magikarp, We Don't, a level 5 Weedle, and on Blue's team we have TA, a level 13 Nidoran girl, a Wartortle, a level 18 Wartortle, Manaphy, a level 12 Caterpie, Worm, a level 3 Caterpie, and France, a level 12 Paris. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We'll be doing another stream of this on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday I think, same time, 3:30 UK time. This has been playing Pokemon Blue and Red at the same time, simultaneously using the same controller. Until Thursday, thanks for all hanging out. I will put this VOD up somewhere. No, I won't. I will put it up on DeepBlueInk, my second YouTube channel, which is in one of the links that's just being dropped now. Thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you on Thursday. It's gonna do the Markiplier. Bye-bye!